You all need a copy of Child X. Imagine you sending your baby to a nursery in Los Angeles from birth to be sitting in its bassinet crying in the bush because they only have 7-year-olds taking care of the babies. How can you do that? How can you have let that go under your nose? How can you let babies have failure to thrive sitting in poop all week, never being held or comforted? How do you allow a help sign to be ignored? Don't you have exigent circumstances that you go in and you look at things? They did that with the person in Waterbury, Connecticut that was held captive for 20 years and he had to set fire. Is that what it's going to take for you guys to go in and look at Scientology? Didn't you just raid the TikTok cult that was featured on Netflix? When are you going to do that for Scientology? When are you going to start saving the people? You have a concentration camp going on under your nose. When are you going to go in? Don't you remember what happened when they went in after World War II and they made the citizens look and see what was going on under their noses with the heaps of bodies rising from the ashes of the Holocaust? Well, you have something that is creating ashes. You have people withering inside, working $47 a week. How can you allow this? Slavery, I thought it ended in America, but you're allowing this to go on. How did you do this? Don't you have a conscience? Don't you have a moral compass as officers? Why don't you send your kids in there to work? Would you allow that? Would you allow your bank accounts, IRAs, retirement accounts to be drained by your kids because they joined the very thing that you're protecting? How could you do that? You have no conscience to let this happen. You are in bizarro world. Additionally, you've got somebody, this is off topic now, but I was just talking about somebody that rammed into a club on North Vermont and someone used a gun to stop them from causing damage. And you're going after the person trying to start the harm. It's the same thing as you're doing against protesters that are trying to raise awareness of what's going on in that cult. How could you do that? You guys might as well be holding up the sign from the entrance of Auschwitz that says Arbeit macht frei. Everybody's telling you, they're explaining to you what's going on, but that you sit on your hands and do nothing. Where are you going to have your judgment in Nuremberg? Are you going to say you were following orders just like was done at the Nuremberg tribunals? Where is your conscience? Your kids are laughing at you that you sit in a town that allows you